I knew her when she was, how old?
Oh gosh, like probably 9? Younger than 9, I think.
I feel really old.
It's been a long time.
I had to introduce Hemi from our country station. This is Hemi. I'm Judy from Billy&Judi. This is Aubry, and Aubry has been singing since she was 5.
Yes.
And later on you're going to see what her background is. But Hemi, what do you think so far?
I think you're great. I love your taste in music so far, and I love your voice.
Thank you. Good ones.
So this was a solo, right? This wasn't like a group
Yes.
thing? Awesome.
Yeah.
Because I know the process a lot of times that you hear of is like friends hanging out and writing together. So I think that's really neat.
Thank you.
This is all you.
It's a solo operation.
I already know she writes really well, so the name of the song again is
Love Reminds You.
You're 16, still trying to figure out how this thing called love is gonna play out. You sit and you wait for your very first day. He said that he's gonna pick you up at 8. He pulls up in his parents' old car. And that night you probably went a little too far. And since then you haven't had high hopes, but you still try and hang on to the ropes and let love remind you. You're 25 now and you've got that ring. Your mind's in so many places you can't even think. But when that little one smiles, you forget it all. And you watch her feet run down your hall. And her love reminds you. That we don't always know how to fix it. That we don't always seem as strong. And sometimes we think we know the answer to the same old song, just to find out it's all wrong. But love reminds you. Now you're 78 with an emptiness, and the doctor said he's gonna need a lot of rest. So you lie with him until he falls asleep, and you hold his hand until he meets his king. And his love reminds you. And now you wonder how you're gonna live. Each day you say you can't do this, but that same little girl is right by your side. She takes your hand and says it's gonna be fine. And her love reminds you. That we don't always know how to fix it. That we don't always seem as strong. And sometimes we think we know the answer to the same old song, just to find out it's all wrong. But love reminds you. Yeah, love reminds you. Oh yeah, it reminds you, reminds you, reminds you. Oh yeah, it reminds you.
Who are your influences in music?
Merle Haggard has been a very huge influence in my life.
Didn't you grow up knowing Merle as like a friend?
For the last 8 years of his life, I did get to have the amazing opportunity of getting to know him.
What did he say about your songwriting?
He loved my songwriting, which was amazing to hear. Took my breath away.
Okay, so tell us about your upbringing in country music.
Yeah, absolutely. My dad's name is Aubry Rodriguez. He had several hits on country radio in the 70s and 80s.
And has he always been supportive and encouraging about you going into that field, or was he kind of like, oh, it's not what you think it is, or what was that like?
He's been extremely encouraging. We've done several shows together in the past 5 years, so yeah, he always says how proud of me.
Parents realized from a really young age you were talented, but when did you kind of have that aha moment of, oh, all right, I could have a career in music?
Yeah, I think it was around 14. I started doing just small gigs around St. Louis, kind of at restaurants and stuff, and seeing people's reactions and hearing them come up to me and, say things after I was finished, and then actually kind of hearing myself and listening to myself more when I would do studio recordings and stuff. I think I actually realized that I might have something.
What are your plans for the immediate future? You're studying at Belmont. What's that like, and where do you think you're going to go with that?
It's great. I love Belmont. It's a beautiful campus. I'm studying music business, so I'm hopefully going to go into something like artist management and promotion, and then do songwriting on the side.
I was going to ask, have you actively tried to get a publishing deal, or is it something that you're still doing for you, or?
It's still in the works for me. I would like to get a few more originals kind of polished up and recorded and sound good in order to shop them so that I could get a publishing deal.
And then so you're studying the business side. You want to go into the business side. Is that just kind of your foot in the door and your passion is performing, or do you really like all aspects of music that you want to stay on the business side?
Yeah, I really do love all aspects. And I just kind of like to know the ins and outs of what's going on. So even if I do end up just being an artist, I will have that background knowledge of what's going on in my inner circle of workings.
Which is so smart, because I can only imagine a lot of people starting out don't have that knowledge.
Yeah.
It has been so awesome to hear Aubry Rodriguez perform. Where can people find you online?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all under Aubry Rodriguez Music. I have a couple originals and stuff on YouTube, just from past shows. They're a little outdated, but there's definitely stuff on there if you guys want to see more content.
Well, I know I want to see more, so thank you so much, Aubry, for coming in and performing today. It's been great to meet you.
Thank you for having me.